Good morning, everyone. Today we are still playing along with 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And our sketch designer is Lyn FurlongerI. And it looks like she has 8.5 by 11. And so, but I'm going to be doing the 12 by 12. She has a background paper. She might actually have it matted, it looks like, in her sketch. And then she has the interior, and then she has some blocks of color in both of them. And then she has 3 photos. She has 2 tags here, another tag here. On the other side, it's a double page, by the way. She has 4 photos. And she has some little bits and pieces here that maybe look like journaling or titles there. And then she has 2 tags up here and another tag down here. So they're kind of similar since she's doing a 2-page. And I'm doing the 12 by 12, but my photos are kind of big. I wasn't thinking when I made them 8.5 by 11. I have cut them down, but I'll be using 2 pattern papers instead of so many blocks of paper, just because I would be covering up everything because I got such big pictures. And it's like, I don't know how come I made such big pictures, because usually I don't when I'm gonna be having more photos. But I was thinking because I had so much paper to cover that I could just do big ones, I think is what I was doing. Okay, so I am using the My Mind's Eye. Boy, I'm having trouble. This is my second time trying this. Gingham Gardens. And I love this collection. It's such a pretty one. And so anyhow, I'm going to be using the blue gingham and then the floral on top of that. And then I will have the photos like hers. So I'm just not having as many blocks. And let's see. And she's got, okay, she does have her tags tucked in, like they'll be back here. And then she has one like tucked in the photo, and it's the same way on this side too. Okay, so I'm gonna again start with one. I'm just gonna set this aside. This is the twins. They were on vacation. I'm pretty sure it was the 4th of July. It might have been this year. And they stayed in my ex-husband's hometown. And it's a real pretty, it's a smaller town, real pretty, beautiful old house. And actually one of the relatives owns this, and then they rented it on the 4th of July. So they have a tire swing, as you can see, and Alex is swinging Aiden. And so that's what this is going to be, Aiden's layout. And there won't be one for Alex because Mom forgot to take pictures of her. I said, "Did Alex swing?" And she said, "Yes, but I forgot to take photos." And it's like, I can't believe you, the mother who takes photos all the time. So let me keep my sketch here. Okay, so she's got them kind of spread out a little bit. So I think like that. Okay, so I'm gonna start right here. So I have cut some of the photos down a little bit, so they're not all true 4x6s. Because if I had a whole bunch of, grass in them, I just kind of cut some of that out, because otherwise they were going to be overlapped all the way to the bottom of the page. Okay, let's try that there. And let's see if this can be here and not just butt up against each other. Okay, that should be good there. I'll just double check that. Okay, and then I'm gonna just leave a little bit more space in between them here. And see if I can get that to, oh no, maybe if I do this. Sometimes I just gotta turn it all around. Okay, that looks good there, maybe. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't move it. Okay, and then I'm gonna call it tire swing because I have them swinging other times too, so it's like, well, him. I don't think I have Alex swinging, do I? I don't know. So I'm gonna just call it tire swing. Oh, and I need to put down my tag first. And what did I do with them tags? Huh. Okay, I have tags. I've already put string in them. And I don't see them. I must have left them in the other room. Okay. Yeah, they were behind me. Okay, so I used the 6x6 pad and cut out different color tags. Since I have the plaid here, since I got the plaid here, do I want it here? Oh, maybe I'll just flip this over here and use the plaid. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do that. And I'm gonna cut off a little bit of it so that I can tuck it in since I've already taped. I thought about putting the title on the tag, but the tag wasn't quite big enough for it. So this, she's got a tag here, so I'm going to put one here. And then I'm going to put tire swing here someplace. And I'll get to that here shortly. And then I've already put twine in all these. And the yellow and the blue is that twine that unravels. So I have put a knot in the end of it, so they kind of look like tassel ends, which I kind of like that, so it works out all right. Okay, and I can cut off a bunch of this because so much of it's going to be underneath the paper. And I'll do the same with this one. So they're pretty much going to be just little top decorations, which I like. Okay, I think I'll put the one of the yellow string here, and I'm sure I will glue these down before the layout is done because I like them how I like them. And that's it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, I'm going to tuck that in just a little bit more. I really don't have too much space here. I could have cut off a little bit more paper, but I did not. Okay, I think they're pretty straight there. Okay, and then I will glue these down because I like to know where the little strings are hanging. Okay. And then I have some embellishments. Gotta get my little things out of here. I've got a little house in the number 2 since there's 2 of them. And I got this here. I thought since you're staying at this house, it was a good place to put the little house. I think I'm gonna just kind of, well, maybe I won't tuck it underneath. I think I'll put it on top because I think I'm just gonna tuck this little 2 underneath there. And then I have this little tag, and the little tag was from, what's the other little collection I have put with this? It is from the Gingham Farm, also from my mind's eye, so it works real well with it. I'm using this little banner, and it says making memories every day. I thought that was just perfect to add to this. And I'm just gonna put it right down here in the bottom of the floral paper. And then I have this chipboard floral. And whoa, Terry, stop making all the noise. And I have this floral here that, do I want it that way or this way? I think it looks like it goes this way. Okay, so that there. And I have the little bird that I am going to put, I think I'm going to use glue, and where do I have that? I think I have it over on my desk. Okay, I'm just going to use this as long as it comes out. Otherwise I'll have to run and get that. Okay. That's a lot of glue. Whenever I use that one, I just thought, oh, it's a big enough bird. Okay, and so I'm going to use the bird right here. Kind of on the edge of that photo. And then I'm going to put tire swing. So these letters I had die cut, but I didn't have enough to do tire and swing, so I thought I'd mix it up. I love the idea of using 2 fonts anyway, so this is my opportunity. And so I'm gonna put that down and I'll be right. Okay, I've got the title down, and I did glue a little bit of the tassel or the string area of the little bows. I have this little embellishment that looks like a little chipboard piece that looks like a branch. So I'm going to put that somewhere over here. I think right above where it says tire swing. Okay. And then I have these green enamel dots that I'm going to use. Well, if I can pull them off here. And let's see, I think I'm going to use a bigger one down here. Wow, these ones are the stickiest ones. Oh, it actually pulled the color right off. Okay, I've never had that happen. Let's see if I can resolve that. Okay, I'm going to try to put one right here. And right here, and see if I can pull them off easier. Because this one actually pulled the little color off. I just thought they were actually glass that was that color. Or, I mean, enamel. Guess I learned different today. Okay, let me see if I can put that on here. If I can flip it over. Okay. I think that's good. Let's see, I'm going to try to pull these off like I do the little crystals. Because boy, that really didn't want to come off. I haven't had one that did that before. Okay, so that looks good. And I think I'll put just a couple of smaller ones up here. Let's see if I can pull it off without having to re-glue it. Okay, now they're coming off all right. Okay, and then I'm going to just maybe a medium one over here. Small. Maybe another small over here. Okay. Doesn't look like I need any right here. I think I'm going to skip right here because I'm going to be embellishing the other one, and I'll see if it looks like it needs it then. Okay. So again, I've got that part glued down. This one gets the 4 pictures. So I kind of made it like a sequence where here he's further away, gets a little closer, and then he gets closer and really close. And this, I think, after his mom started swinging him. So they took turns, but they forgot to take photos when Alex was swinging. So much for that. Well, you know, there's more of Alex because she's in all those activities that her mom's on, and it's harder. You know, boys, they're not into having their pictures as much as girls. I'll tell ya. So let me get the ruler out here. I feel like I got so many things next to me now. Okay, let's see here. And let's see, on this side, I think I want to be further away from the center. So let's try about there. Okay. So that takes so much concentration, I can't even talk. Okay. So these ones are going to be kind of close together because they're bigger. I didn't want to cut off that because I wanted to kind of keep them centralized there. And I'm trying to get this straight, just a smidgen of space in between. Okay. And these ones here, I'm going to space them out just a little bit more than what those things are spaced, because I saved about this much room between the other ones. And I'm going to have to turn it sideways again. You know me. Okay, so much measuring. Okay, that looks pretty good right there. Oh, wait a minute. Do I even have it straight? Yep. Sometimes I look and it's like I've kind of slid out of this place where I'm supposed to be. Okay. So now this one should be easier. I hope. Okay. Okay, that looks good there. Okay, now for my embellishments. And I do have all the kids like the same day, and they were, I think, shopping. So I have that picture yet. Okay, so I've got a die cut here, and it's got the little X's. So I'm just going to kind of line it up here. I want it off. I think I'm going to kind of slide it just below the photo. And then I have this little thing that looks like a book plate, but it's chipboard, and it says the best days. And I'm gonna stick that on top of that little banner tab, and then I'm gonna stick a little flower on top of that. And I always gotta look to see which way does it go. It looks like it goes this way. It's always the opposite of what I had originally thought. Okay, and then I have my tags again. And I guess I'm gonna have to cut them off again because, you know, I didn't save enough room to tuck in, but that's okay. It's like you don't see it all anyway. I can always use that paper for something else. Okay, and where's my other little one? I'm still missing one. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Okay, so these ones here, I'm gonna put the gold one in here, so it'll be just the opposite of what I have on the other side. And then the little striped one. So I just kind of tried to mix the colors a little. And let's see. It's like too far away from me. Okay, now where's that one I'm missing? Somewhere. Okay, everything's here, so I don't think it can be far. And it's a whole tag. Huh. Okay, I don't know. Oh, here it is. Never mind, it was right in front of me. Okay, now this is the one that has the words on it. And I think this time I'm going to leave the words. The last time I flipped it over. But then it would be Gingham on Gingham. And I'm going to cut from this side because it will be easier to cut the gingham. Oh, and I'm telling you, I'm off screen. Okay, so use that plate right there. Okay. My husband just got home from work and he's looking for his dinner. So even though I said good morning, it's evening to me.
How about this?
Okay. And I have, let's see, this big sunshine. And he loves yellow, he said, because it's like sunshine. So I thought this is a perfect word to put on his page. And my little sign here is just a little bit bent, so, but it's not noticeable on the front, only on the back, so I'm going to make sure that little area is glued down well. And I am going to overlap everything with this sign because it's a big sign. Okay. So I've got sunshine there. And then I have this little house, so another little house. And I'm just going to tuck it right here. And then I have another one of the birds. Did I use a bird on the other one? Yes. So I've got another bird, and I'm gonna actually have it kind of like in the same area. And I want it kind of flying by the house. Oh, and aiming right towards Aiden there. And then I have a little chipboard heart. It's kind of a brown color. And I'm gonna put it right down here, overlapping, right on the edge. So it's overlapping the tag and the paper. And oh, this one needs its enamel dots. Okay, and I'm not gonna have any trouble getting these off this time. Okay. So I'm gonna put one of the bigger ones down here. But I don't want it on the flower, but I just got it on the flower, and maybe I can't move it. It's really stuck. Okay, and I'm just gonna use a little one too. Okay, because that way I got 5 things there. You know what, that's always I'm shooting for. 3, 7, or 5. I mean 3, 5, and 7. Yeah, guess the same difference. Okay, so I've got 5 things there, so I can use 2. Yeah, those really want to stick. Okay, and I'm gonna stick them right over here where it says sunshine. And up on there. Whoa, lost it. Oh, for a minute I thought it might be stuck on my table forever. Okay, and I will glue those down. And I'll glue these down. Okay, that's it. And remember, I'll have everybody, all the links down at the bottom. And let me put these next to each other. I'll have all the links down at the bottom of the YouTube, the Instagram, and the Facebook group. And remember, you can play at any time. There are people still playing with the last season, and you know, anytime you want to play, it's just fun to use a sketch that kind of challenges you. And thank you for joining me, and I will have close-ups at the end. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with, let's see, this was day 15. So tomorrow is day 16, which is my sketch. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.